you know, this is the 20th of June 2025, and this video won't end. I don't know when it's going to end, to be honest with you, because I don't know how long it takes to put up a 7-Eleven. According to this poster, it's the 10th of August 2568, equates to 2025. So it's the 20th of June. That should be open for business in less than 2 months. We're going to have a look at this every other day to look and see how quickly they put up a 7-Eleven in Thailand. That's where it's at now, putting down the piles, and this is going to be quick, fast, from nothing to an open business in less than 2 months. How about well, it's that? 3 days later, lads. This is Monday the 23rd of June. And I just thought I'd take another stroll by. Now, I don't know how often I'm going to come down here and do this, because I want, you know, each clip should show some progress. But since we were here on Friday, there doesn't seem to be much done. There's two of them there. There's two of them there working away, and there's some stuff. Whatever. I don't see much happening. It's hard to think that this place will be up and running by the 10th of August, and this is the 23rd of June. But we come back again. I hope you're enjoying the video, lads. Well, it's a couple of days later, lads, and they've closed the gate. Maybe they didn't like me filming, but it's starting to take shape. You know that 7-Elevens are to Bangkok what pubs are to Dublin. There's at least one 7-Eleven every 100 metres where I'm standing here now, and the same applies to pubs in Dublin. One thing about Dublin is you won't find any 7-Elevens, but there's plenty of pubs. If you've any doubt as to what I'm talking about the amount of 7-Elevens in Bangkok, or Thailand for that matter, this one behind me only opened up about a year ago. And what's unique about that, or what's special about that? Because there's one directly across the road. I mean, what in the name of God? Oh, by the way, there's another one down there. You might say, how in the name of God can two businesses doing exactly the same thing exist side by side? Well, guys, it's now the 2nd of July, so it's just about a week, just a little under a week since we were here last. Let's have a peek over the fence. Do you know, on some, if not many, construction sites in Thailand, the labourers actually live on site, or live in the actual building they're building. I've seen families in the shell of a building while it's being built. And I think they're not normally, but to a large extent, they're immigrant workers from Myanmar. But anyway, that's where we are today on the 2nd of July. I'll be back again very shortly with another update. Well, guys, here we are on the 5th of July, about 3 days later, and you can see the amount of progress that has been made. It's really starting to take shape. This is a Sunday and they're working 7 days a week on this. You can see behind me there, they got the whole kind of framework up. It's amazing, and this is what I said from the outset. Yeah, it's amazing how fast Thais work. They really, they work like Trojans, they really do. I mean, I've seen places like this go up just as quick, in the blink of an eye. The reason why this is, for me, it's beginning to kind of drag on a bit, is because I'm conscious of it. I started recording this a week or so ago, about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, and I'm watching the daily progress. So a watch kettle never boils, but this one is certainly coming along. Just as a side note, for the more eagle-eyed amongst you, this clip has been shot on a Canon DSLR M50. The previous clips have been shot on my GoPro Hero 10. So I don't know which you think is best, but that's just a complete side note, completely irrelevant to the rest of the video. So here we are on the 8th of July, and let's see, I think they've got the roof on. They've got the roof on, or have they? Coming along. We're on nicely. The 11th of July, and it's coming on. It's coming on famously. Look at this. You can see it from this roadside now. Won't be long now. Actually, they're living in there. I told you that before. I think I said that before. That the workers actually live on site. We can get a glimpse in here through the gate. The last time they blocked it up. Look, did they? No, they didn't block it up. I thought they put concrete blocks in the way so you couldn't see. But there you go. So that's where we are on Friday, the 11th of July. 1 month from opening day. There you go. Well, it's the 7th of August and it's almost finished. Just to stock up the inside by the looks of it. Everything else is done, all the construction work is done. Absolutely wonderful. Who'll be the first customer? I don't know if I will. Well, we'll be back again in a couple of days for the grand opening. It'll be a couple of seconds for you. Well guys, it's 6 weeks to the day almost, and this place is open for business. How about that? That's unbelievable. I'm going to be one of their first customers. I don't know if they serve gin, but I'm going to find out. I can't bring this camera inside because it's on a tripod and I don't want to disturb the beast too much. But guys, this is, I tell you, this is typical of the way Thais work. 6 weeks from absolute nothing, from a wasteland to an open business. How about that? Anyway, let's go in and see if they have gin. Well, yes indeed, I'm as happy as Larry. Not only do they have gin, but they've got more than one brand. So I got myself a bottle of Gordon's, 829 baht. But there you go. At least now there's a 7-Eleven within spitting distance of where I live, and it sells gin. There's been loads and loads and loads of... I asked you on a community post there last week, just before this video came out, to come up with a name for this video. There's the names there. There's been loads and loads and loads of suggestions, and I just want to say thank you very much to you all for your suggestion. But I went ahead and I was trying to think, when you're doing videos on YouTube, the title of the video has to be catchy, has to be spot on. But look, thanks again for all your support, lads. This has been a once-off for me. I hope you've enjoyed it, and make sure you tune in again for another absolutely wonderful video very, very soon. Thanks for joining me.